This message is to all my black folks out there. For the longest period of times, Asians felt like we're the inferior race. For the longest period of time, they felt like we depended on them. And to be honest, this has to stop. There's currently a boycott which is trending on social media, but now it's seem to be something that's gonna be permanent. Sorry for my English there, but it seems to be something that's gonna stay, right? Because I'm tired of seeing Asian people have the bold mind, the audacity to come online and dare black people, dare us. Like, when is this gonna ever stop? These clips I'm about to show you will expose the truth of what is happening, why blacks are actually boycotting Asian businesses, and what should be done about it. Let's get into it.
Asians said black Americans cannot do without them. They said black Americans cannot wear Nikes, they cannot wear makeup, they cannot do this, they cannot even do their common nails if eventually black Americans decide to boycott Asian in America. Look at the stores. Asian stores are empty. Their stores are empty. Black Americans are now opening their stores. They're not spending their dollar within the black community. Why do you think it is impossible to do something? I don't know. Now Asians are crying bitterly. Asians are saying they don't have anything to rely on because a lot of them rely on nail tech, salon shops, stores in America. Now black Americans are taking everything back. They're not destroying their properties. They're just saying we are no longer spending our dollar there. We are going to be spending it in the black community. They never even start. Asians are crying already. Don't ever underestimate the power of any ethnicity, honestly. Follow for more, Jerry.
So I pulled up to see, are we actually boycotting these stores? And as you can see, it's an empty parking lot and nobody's here. So I sat and waited. I wanted to see if my people are actually shopping at these stores. And what do you see? My people still walking in shopping when they're supposed to be boycotting these stores. I stood out there for a good 10 minutes. Business was slow, but my people were still coming in and out of this store. Buying old clothes from Uncle Joe's. Man, that store has outdated clothes for years. Even though this is Milwaukee, Wisconsin, we still should be boycotting these stores. We have the same problems here in Milwaukee. We don't have that many black-owned businesses, so when these stores do decide to close, where do we go? I believe now is the perfect time for black owners, black entrepreneurs, small business owners to come together. I keep telling y'all we have to start buying up this property. Time is running out. We have to keep the black dollar in our community and let it bounce from business to business. My ultimate plan is to one day we get to a point where we get our own digital currency. We honestly don't need the dollar anymore. And I believe that's what Black Wall Street was headed towards back in the day before they destroyed it. They didn't need the American dollar. We just needed community. Back in the day, the church did take care of the people. But the days that we live in now, the church is in bed with the state, and it's all about money. But the community never sees the money. We have to start practicing group economics. Yes, I believe we need to keep boycotting these stores and businesses that are in our community and doing nothing for the community. But at the same time, we need to start building opportunity and industries for our youth. If we don't build businesses and industries for our youth, all we are doing is preparing them to work in the slave force just to make these people millions and keep us in poverty. As always, thank you. Follow me for more.
Guys, we should all stop supporting Asian-owned businesses, is what I would say if I was fucking stupid.
Have we ever seen an Asian in the soul food spot in mass? Have we ever seen Asians supporting black American businesses in mass? Let me know. Maybe I'm going crazy.
As much as my heart goes out to the Rick Chow case, you can't blame a whole community for one isolated incident.
your heart doesn't really go out to what happened because you didn't make a video about what happened. You're making a video about the response to what happened, right? So which means you don't really care about what happened, but going after the response instead of the action.
And for all those that say that they're going to stop supporting Asian businesses, the clothes on your back probably came from China.
Seeing the clothes on our back come from China actually proves our point to let you know that we're not a hateful people. We always supported the Asian community, and if we stop doing it, that's going to be economic destruction for you. So I don't know if that was supposed to be aha got you moment, because that's not the flex you thought it was.
And I do admit a lot of Asian people are racist. However, not everyone that's Asian is racist.
So you're admitting that a lot of Asian people are racist. So what are we talking about? Now I'm not saying all, because I have a few that I'm cool with, but what are we talking about?
I think we should be sabotaging Asian-owned businesses, especially since Asian Heritage Month just passed.
How us doing our own group economic is sabotaging Asian businesses? That's what you guys are doing. You guys are doing your own group economics. You have your Chinatown, when you came into our communities, separated and made your own enclave and communities. Is that sabotaging the Black American community? No, it's not. So we're not sabotaging. We're doing our own group economics. What's the issue?
Also, specifically, not supporting Asian businesses is also considered racist.
So if not supporting Asian business considered racist, I haven't seen Asians in mass support Black American business. So what that means? So tell me, what does that mean? In the last 65 years, I haven't seen Black Americans working in Asian businesses. I haven't seen us Asians massive support in Black American business. And I definitely didn't see them in no damn soul food spots. So are you saying that they're racist? It sounds like you're telling them yourself. See, the problem is, again, I call it social unity, economic warfare. Socially, it's all love. You might be able to hang out, have fun, go to the bar, whatever. But economically and politically, it's been warfare for the last 65 years, and we're the last to catch up. See, the problem is, a lot of y'all are in our communities, right? Extracting out $1.9 to $2.6 trillion. So the moment we say, hold on, we're going to start doing our own group economics, that's economic devastation and destruction for you, and y'all know it. Y'all know it. This is why such a frantic, this is why such a panic, this is why it's being called racism, because all we're saying is that fine, we're going to do what y'all been doing for the last 55 years and doing group economics and keeping the same energy y'all been keeping, right? So the moment we keep the same energy, oh God, you guys are racist. Hold on. Why can't we have self-love? Why can't we do group economics? Why can't we do, y'all been boycotted us for the last 65 years. Y'all boycotted us for the last 65 years. So the moment we boycott back is a problem? That's interesting. Y'all tell me. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Love you at your piece of lot, your key.
The hate is real. They done knocked out the windows to all these Asian-owned companies in the plaza where I work. Just take a look at this shit. They've knocked out the windows to all of these places. You see that? Come on down. Come on down. Knocked out the window here. See that? They didn't mess with the black barbershop, thank God. But you have to be careful the shit you say about the black community.
I got a question for you. Do you think that this was truly vandalism, or could this be an insurance claim? Because I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think.
The Korean stock market crashed a week ago. Keep up the Asian boycott. Some of y'all are very ignorant. I'm not going to say dumb out of respect, but they are ignorant. Ignorance means you do not know or you are not educated in that topic. And it's okay to be ignorant. I'm ignorant about a lot of things. I don't know everything about the world. But as much as people can see on the news that the Korean stock market crashed, you should be able to Google it real quick to see why it crashed. At first, I was shocked to see people taking credit for this, saying it's because of these Asian boycotts on nail salons. But then I'd be reading the comments, and many people agree. And then I'll finally see a logical and intelligent comment that says, What does the Korean stock market crashing have anything to do with the Asian boycott? Look, I love black people, I have black friends, I want us all to get along. But some of y'all need to police up some of this ignorance, just like how I'm going to police up some of this anti-black hate. Like that Asian guy that burned that cross? No, that is not okay, and he should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law.
Hey y'all, so as y'all know, I'm your girl TikTok. I've been out here trying to sell my oils. I just wanted to know with these stores if I could put my business cards or what it would take to put my oils or something in a store. I come in the store, in this store right here, in this Fox Beauty Supply store, and it's this Asian lady that's a manager. I asked her one question. Let me just say this. This is in Houston. There is some minorities in there. They were not rude or disrespectful. This is specifically for the manager. I go up in there and I ask this lady. They like, she probably won't let you put your oils or your business card. I'm asking this lady. I'm trying to shake her hand to introduce myself to her at least. You know what I'm saying? To start off a decent conversation. She looking at my sign like. She like, no. So I'm telling this lady, like, I'm just seeing if I can put my oils in your store so that I can promote my business. She like, no. She's shooing me, y'all. And this is what black people come to support. We come support stores like this, and they don't even be supporting us. They don't even like us. I asked this lady one thing, and she's shooing me. And they want our money. That's crazy as hell. Hell, you try to tell your black people about shit like this and they don't give a fuck. We're still gonna be used. We still gonna get treated fucking bad and these people take our fucking money. Crazy as hell. I asked this lady for one thing. And our fucking black people steady supporting people like this. Stop supporting these fucking people. Just to let y'all know, this is Houston, South Houston. This is South Houston at Fox Beauty. Prejudice.
The business owner, like the Asian business owners, Chinese, Korean, I never know like which is which when I'm looking at them or talking to them. But they are in an uproar right now. They are so upset because it is said that their businesses are getting boycotted, that their parking lots are empty, based off of a not guilty verdict that's recently happened prior to this weekend. And there's a lot of people upset, and people are really upset at the Asian community. I have never ever seen an Asian go off before until today. I have never seen a Korea or a Chinese person go off and just go in so hard until I seen it today on TikTok. These people are pissed. Allegedly, one Asian came back and said that we actually need them, that we can't make it without their businesses. They said everything that we buy is made in China, made in Korea, and so on and so on. The guy basically said that we cannot make it without their products. But yet, I don't think that he completely lied. If you go into our stores, 90% of what's on those shelves in the store, made in China. The next time you go to Walmart, Target, or any of those stores, pick up one of those coffee cups, look at the bottom of it, made in China. Your spoons, knife, and fork set, turn it over and look at it, made in China. The next time you go buy a blanket or something, look at the tag on the blanket, made in China. So they are talking, bro, and these people are pissed because they feel like the boycott is really affecting their businesses. And if it's true, and some of the videos I've seen on TikTok today is true, and they're not made up AI videos, it looks like that boycott is taking effect extremely fast. One lady pulled up to 3 of the nail salons, and every last one of them was empty, man. Now, I don't know if those nail salons open on Sunday. She could have been capping and pulled up on a day that they were closed, but it seems to me like those nail salons are open 7 days a week, man. But them Asians is starting to try to clap back, bro. Y'all better be careful. I ain't never seen an Asian go off like I seen today. It's getting crazy out here, y'all.
You want to blame everybody else. You see this whole Cyrus case and Mr. Chow? None of this would have happened if you motherfuckers raised your fucking kids right. That fucking little boy witnessed some of his.
I am
I'm a college-educated woman. I hold a master's degree in information technology management. My son was not a thug. He was a 14-year-old boy who was trying to find his way. And for any person that acts like when they were 14, 15, 16, 17, that they did not do nothing wrong, that they did not smoke and drink and do and have sex and do whatever that they were not supposed to do by their parents, it is a lie. And it is judgmental, and I refuse to allow any of you to sit up there and make it seem like we were bad parents because we were not. My son loved everybody. He would tell me like, oh, Mom, you're being judgmental. You shouldn't do that. That's against God. And the devil shot him dead, and he laid right there. And we got no justice from South Carolina. It is.
Hey y'all, Miss B back again at another beauty supply store. And listen, I'm seeing all these sales. I saw 50% off, 75% off. And why is that? Because we are not up in there, y'all. I walked through this gigantic beauty supply store and the aisles were empty on a Saturday. We are doing it, y'all. Now, one thing I did notice though is that I saw a few black men in this store, which I was surprised by, but I know that y'all need your wave caps and your wave brushes and your clippers and all of that. I would only ask, please, let's all lock in. There are black-owned beauty supply stores in most areas. So guys, let's get on this. I know that y'all were concerned about whether or not the women were going to follow through, and we are following through, y'all. So we need everybody to lock into this transfer of wealth, this blackout. We got this, y'all. We are doing it, and we need to do it together. So I love y'all. We are doing this thing, and I'm so proud.
For that Haitian girl that went on a podcast and called Black Americans dirty, we don't side with that. I'm a Haitian and I don't agree, and that was her opinion. It's not the majority, it's a minority, because I love my African American people. So whatever her opinion is not the same with me. I want you to remember that not everyone feels that way. So yeah, that's her opinion, not ours.
Black Go back to your country. We don't welcome black people. Black people should go. You look so ugly with your dark skin color. Go back to your country.
It was a song for me. Like, she did a whole little ditty behind. I'm not sure if she was... Well, don't racism become exhausting? Like, it's so old school, not even vintage. It's kind of whack. No, it's extremely whack. Like, if you cannot even give me the chance to get to know me for 5 minutes, in which I could give you a laundry list of reasons not to like me, please do not shortchange me because I'm a whatever that was. Like, come on. And then it's crazy because when we feel a way about it, or we don't know how to feel, we don't know if we're in a safe space with anybody, because the switch can flip at any given time. Like, and we could be cool till we not, you know, any given moment we could be like, it's insane. Somebody being told that they're ugly because of their skin color, like, it's so old. At what point do we not keep doing the hamster wheel thing in racism? At what point do we not just be like, you know, we're all different and coexist? At what point does being a racist not become exhausting? Because if I don't like somebody, I ain't thinking about you. So the fact that people would have to think about somebody to the magnitude that you have to think about them to create a harmony in public, that's insane. And then even I'll take it a step further, to think that we have to care about your opinion. You could be racist, we don't have to care. So I guess it's just comedy at this point, because it's very old. It's very tired. That's it.
A boycott on Asian businesses has definitely been happening the last few days, and ever since that Jack in the Box who made that challenge video towards the black community, it has only made things worse for the Asian community. What really blows my mind is that there are Asian Americans who still hasn't gotten it through their thick skulls yet. Some of them are crying, some of them wondering why this is even happening to them, others are hoping this just blows away soon. Some of them are still up to their old shenanigans and haven't learned a thing yet. But the one thing they're refusing to do, which is the most obvious answer, is to address the anti-blackness within the Asian community. I feel like it's a pretty straight arrow, no? It's not like the arrow is growing legs and performing acrobats. It's a straight arrow to the point. Many Asian Americans say, well, this has nothing to do with me. Besides, Rick Chow is Chinese, I'm Vietnamese, or I'm Thai, or whatever. And the point is, it does not matter because black people has experienced prejudice and anti-blackness in most Asian ethnicities and nationalities. Which goes without saying that anti-blackness is very prevalent all across Asia. It goes without saying that it's the same with Asian Americans. And the best way to do that is for Asian Americans, regardless of ethnicity and nationality, is to educate themselves. Start from the beginning. Why is anti-blackness in the Asian community such a backwards mindset? Why is the black and Asian solidarity is so vital and important? Start exactly how you got here. Why are you even here in the first place? Who actually opened the path for you to come to the United States? Who defended you when no one else did? Who did business you when no one else did? Who helped you open businesses and welcomed you back in open arms when no one else did? Who stood for your rights, your freedom, and also wanted you to give civil rights along with black people when no one else did? Who welcomed you into our homes, our schools, our neighborhoods when no one else did? Because if you think it was the government or the white man, you are sorely mistaking yourself. Black people didn't just defend Asian people in the United States. We defended you in your own countries, the Philippines, Vietnam, Japan. Many of us even defected from our own countries just to fight alongside yours. And until everyone is caught up to speed, nothing's gonna change no time soon. Hope this helps.
He told me the Koreans are not gonna let these niggas get into the business.
Y'all, please go back and listen to the first minute of that video. That's all you need to listen to is the first minute to fully understand what I'm about to tell you today. Now, I already did a video about this about a year ago, about how them folks treat us, about how our sisters go to them black hair supply stores and them folks beat us up. They accuse us of stealing when we're not stealing. They jump on us, harass us, physically attack us in their stores and stuff. What part of these people don't give a F about you do y'all not understand? Why do y'all constantly keep going in their businesses, patronizing their businesses, putting food on their table, putting money in their pockets and bank accounts when they don't give a damn about you? What's wrong with y'all? See, this is why them pale folks don't respect us. It's because we consent to their treatment. And when I say consent, when you keep patronizing their businesses, you're letting them know, oh, it's fine. You can treat me any kind of way. You can wrestle me to the ground. You can lock me in. You can punch me in my face and you can do whatever the fuck you want to do to me. I'm still going to come to your store and buy your products. Y'all, really, does that make sense? They are intentionally keeping us out of the industry. They are set up in the neighborhoods, in the hood, all over the neighborhoods. They do not give us loans. So all of them pale folks set up in the strategic positions, the people who give you the loans, the people who own the store, all of them, the suppliers, all of that. They all strategically work together to keep us out of this industry. So when are we going to start working together, huh? When are we going to band together, stop spending our money in their damn stores, put them out of business so they can't treat us the way that they do, and start patronizing businesses of people who look like us? Hell, I got a business that has to do with hair and skin. There's a lot of people who look like us. And I don't care if they're from the Caribbean, if they're from Africa, if they're from wherever, the UK, the US. If you look like me, this is who I'm talking to, because that video that I did last year, it showed images of all of us getting beat down, like in the UK, in the US and everything, so I'm talking about all of us. Those of you, matter of fact, we're going to stop patronizing their businesses today. Okay. And we're going to patronize our own people's business. This is the only way that they are going to respect us, is if we stand on it. Let me tell you, when I was posting on social media about our own social media site, sometime last year, you know, them pale folks was coming into the comments section talking about, oh, your people will never be able to do that and everything because you guys don't come together. You see, and that's the problem. See, they know of this lack of unity because I know some of y'all talking about, I'm not gonna do that. I need this, I need that, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, if you feel like you need it so badly, then you need to go and patronize someone's business who looks like you. Matter of fact, those of you who do own hair businesses, online stores that are set up, what do they call them? Brick and mortar stores and everything. Post your address, post your link, post whatever you need to post about your business so we can start patronizing our own businesses because these people are intentionally keeping us out of the industry and they are not going to respect you until you start respecting yourself and withhold your damn money from their businesses. Stop patronizing their damn businesses and put them out of business. That's the only way they're going to respect you. Have some respect for yourself. Have some respect for yourself by not patronizing their businesses because they don't give a about you. All they want is your damn money. Put y'all's links and your addresses in the comment section and we're going to patronize our own damn businesses. Fuck them. Oh, and before I go, now I already did a video about this as well, about how TikTok, Amazon, Groupon, all of them outlets, Google, YouTube, all of them, how they do me. They will not even let me advertise on their platforms. And then when I do advertise, they will not show the link to my business so people can go and purchase my products. See, Amazon, I have chosen the fulfillment with them and them jokers won't even send people their products, you know, and then they end up getting a refund, you know, and all that stuff is charged back to me and stuff like that. And so right now, my store on Amazon is actually in the arrears because of what these people do. They work together to keep us down. Do you hear me, so-called black people? Do you hear me? That means that we collectively as a people need to work together to do the same that they do to us. Huh? It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Do folks the way they do you. We need to come together because it's our money that stimulates this economy and we can bankrupt this whole damn country because it's our money that keeps everything moving and working. Keep your money in your damn pocket and put it in people's businesses who look like us. You heard me. I said what I said. I didn't stutter.
I'm going to call you out since you don't seem to understand. Every single one of you over there boycotting Asian business and spreading more Asian hate, you black people with your black fatigue, okay? And what your people call me. Yeah, not my words. Those are your people words.
First of all, your people words? Girl, fix your grammar. Ladies and gentlemen, this clan-servative is Monica. Momo for real. Momo wants people to support Asian businesses by standing in front of the camera, screaming racial slurs at black people. Congratulations, Momo. You're the poster child for the I Got Picked fan club. Here's what people like Momo, who confuse a wedding ring for a race change, never seem to understand. The moment some people get their citizenship papers, they wrap themselves in the American flag, start lecturing everybody else about America, and suddenly they think they're qualified to rewrite history in this country. The problem is they skipped the history lesson. America didn't become more inclusive because people in power woke up one morning and decided to be nice. Every right enjoyed by immigrants, women, LGBTQ people, Asians, Latinos, and countless other communities was fought for by generations of activists who challenged discrimination, segregation, exclusion laws, and white supremacy. Black Americans paid an enormous price in that struggle. That is history. You should be grateful to them you have your rights as an immigrant. And to my Asian community, listen up. Asian Americans and African Americans have a long history of standing shoulder to shoulder in civil rights movements, labor movements, anti-discrimination campaigns, and community organizing. There are decades of documented solidarity between these communities. Learn your history. Then along comes Momo, the mayor of Assimilation Avenue, A woman who thinks yelling racial slurs, mocking reparations, and ranting about black fatigue mentality somehow makes her the voice of Asian Americans? No, bitch, it just makes you the voice of ignorance. When you start throwing around racist language, you're not defending Asian people. You're attacking another minority group while completely ignoring the system that have harmed minority communities for generations. And let's talk about the irony. You claim to be defending Asian Americans while repeating the same stereotypes and racial garbage that have been used against minorities throughout American history. Marrying a white man doesn't make you white. Repeating racist talking points doesn't make you white. Using racist slurs doesn't make you white. It makes you a bigot with a platform. She's so convinced she unlocked a new ethnicity through matrimony. The fastest way to destroy your credibility is to claim moral superiority while sounding like the comment section of a white nationalist Facebook page. Asian Americans deserve better representation, and you're not it. Black Americans deserve better treatment, and everybody deserves better than somebody trying to build an audience off racism, bigotry, and anti-blackness. And FYI, Momo, you are carrying water for a club that still sees you as a guest. And that's the read. If you like your tea hot, share it, save your seat, and follow for more. This is the Notorious JTB, notoriously opinionated, signing out.
Should I wait until Asian businesses are financially struggling? I don't see how the boycott would accomplish any meaningful change. There's a lot of black people trying to boycott Asian businesses, which really irked me. Because I never see them boycotting white businesses whenever a white person kills a black person. The double standard is crazy, especially considering that white people kill way more black people than Asians do. And the reason why Asians are being targeted as a whole here is rooted in racism. In the Western world, we are viewed as a monolith, whereas whites are viewed as individuals. That's why the entire community gets punished for something only one of us does. And I know it's 100%. You can tell when a black person has African immigrant parents. The biggest difference that I noticed was that they're a lot more friendly and relatable to me than the black people with American lineage. I've always noticed that whenever someone talks about black Americans, people use it as an opportunity to shit on them. It happens all the time online, and it gets pretty annoying.
So the reason why I stitched all those videos together so you can get a grasp of what I've been seeing from this creator from like the last few months. So I do think it's pretty interesting. So this creator has a habit of posting and deleting, and the very first video is him talking about how much he gets along with black immigrants because they're kind to him and this, that, and the third. And like later on in the video, he talks about how black immigrants value education more than black Americans, right? He deletes that video, but in the comments, people were calling him out, black immigrants included. I commented, I was like, you're weird, like you can talk about how you get along with black immigrants without putting down black Americans. He deletes that video. The next day, he puts up a video talking about what you've seen, how people shit on black Americans, as if that's not what he was doing. But the thing is, people wouldn't know because he had deleted the video. He spends his time trying to pit black Americans against black immigrants. That's besides the point. I do find it ironic, though, because he talks about monolithic groups later on in his other videos, as if he does not do that to black Americans. Anyways, then he makes a video the other day talking about Cyrus, and his whole thing was, he didn't speak about Cyrus. He didn't give a fuck about Cyrus and the reason why black people are boycotting. And it's not just, it doesn't have anything to do with Cyrus. It has to do with the fact that black people are constantly in this weird situation where so we go into these businesses and we're treated like criminals right off the bat. Nobody wants to keep dealing with that shit. Cyrus was just the catalyst. And so to sit here and say that, you know, we're treating people as a monolithic group as if we've not been being treated like a monolithic group since forever by the Asian community. It's not all Asians, but it's a majority of them. Let's be honest. It's pretty interesting considering he has done it himself. So I think that's pretty damn ironic. On top of that, he only brings up Cyrus and the woes of the black community in conversation with why the black community should give our money to Asian businesses, because it's divisive if we don't. You believe that the black dollar belongs to the Asian community and that we should spend our dollars with you, and if we don't, we're bad people. That's fucking crazy. You don't think that's weird to say? Like, every single video he makes is just worse and worse because all it is saying is that you don't really care about the conversation, why black people want to boycott. You pretend like you understand, but you really don't. And then you go and say, well, you know, it's harming us if you guys don't spend your money with us. We may disrespect you, this, that, and the third, but you should spend your money with us. Like, that's some fucked up shit. Like, but anyways, this person is anti-black. They talk about how they left their conservative right-wing views behind, but they haven't. They just rebranded. He tends to talk about the black community in such a way that I've always thought was weird. And he likes to delete videos. He's made a problematic video before talking about the black community, and I remember it was very problematic, but he deleted it, and I didn't save it, and I wish I did. But this isn't his first time. He does not care about anything. He doesn't speak about anything in the black community unless he can use it for views. And so I think it's ironic that he's trying to talk about solidarity and this, that, and the third, and how we should, you know, not blame the whole Asian community and spend our money. Like, that's so fucking insane. Like, it's insane. But it is what it is. You know, black people are used to this type of behavior, but I just want people to see how fucking insane it is and how he seriously thinks this is like the way to go with the conversation. Black people don't owe anybody anything, and Asian people don't owe black people anything. So if we want to spend our money where we want to spend our money, we can do that. Also, black people have boycotted white businesses. Black people literally boycotted the civil rights, like literally stopped riding buses. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Black people boycott a lot. You just don't care because it doesn't affect you. And now it's affecting the Asian community. Now you're like, no boycott, no boycott. Shut the fuck up.
Good. I think these videos you've watched explain a whole lot, because we all know for a fact that Asians love keeping their money within themselves. They like employing their own people. They like everything should be theirs, right? Their money circulates among themselves and all that. Why is it wrong for black people to do that? Tell me, why is it exactly wrong? And also, it begs me to ask the question, like, why can't we spend our own money on our own people? The fact that you guys make money from us and you still treat us this way is, to me, very disgusting. This has to stop. Look, my fellow black people, just know one thing for sure, right? You will only thrive if you support your own. That is the biggest truth in life. You will thrive if you support your own. That money you're giving to Asians, go to the Asian saloons, go give it to black entrepreneurs who own their own saloons. Let's make our community grow. And at some point, they'll start realizing they need us. Because for you to have the mind, the audacity to come online and tell people, look, I don't care what you do, you're still gonna depend on me. Everything you wear, the shirt, the dry cleaners, everything is all produced by my people. So we don't give an F about what you think. That's what is happening. And that's why we need to start creating our own. We need that money to circulate within our communities. And I don't see what is wrong with it, because that's exactly what they do. That's exactly what they've been doing for the longest period of time. And that's why they also thrive. So my fellow black folks, let's wake up. Let's stand together. Let's build. Let's create our own communities that we can help people. We can help our own black entrepreneurs. And watch out what's going to happen. You might not feel it immediately, but you might feel it in the long term. Thank you. It's not even a might feel it in the long term. You will feel it in the long term. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you love content like this. And if you like content like this, please do subscribe, give this video a like, and I'll see you in another one, guys. Bye-bye.